This is Brittany Lease, DJ MK on Off the Beat with Diggy Simmons on WORDKRUSH.COM.
Who said enough was ever enough? When we let her make the rules for us. And you know we shine like the sun. So put it in drive, cause we're...
What's up, this is DJ MK and my girl Brittany Elise. This is Off the Beat with WORDKRUSH.COM, sitting here with Diggy Simmons.
Now, coming with the maturity of your music from copy and paste and four-letter words to songs now like Honestly and Fall and My Girl, and you took that 2-year hiatus. How did you mature and grow in those 2 years to be able to transition and translate that type of music?
I'd say like my experiences just allowed me to grow, like just what I was going through in life, the different people I encountered, people who aren't in my life, who are in my life. It all just shaped who I am and what I could talk about. So that's really it. It's just the difference between a 16-year-old and like a 20-year-old.
I like to call it chopping the fat. So sometimes you have to cut people out of your life, you know, just to be able to.
But it's the best thing, you know. It's like you control your life. Nobody can tell you who's supposed to be in it. So it's like if you have that type of control, your life will be that much better.
I read somewhere that you said that you want to inspire people to be what they aspire to be. That quote,
I forgot I said that. That's kind of powerful.
That quote and that statement, how do you embed that into your music and translate that to your fans to get them and pull that that being out of them?
That's always kind of been like a message of mine, whether it be through the music or when I was just talking to them. It was really the biggest message of mine when I first started, because there were so many people that were like, you know, may have been like, he can't do this, or he's doing this because of his family, or didn't really believe in it. And I was like, that none of that matters, you know? So it's like, as I had that message in my music, the fans just took to it and they put it into their own life. So it's always been important.
Something that I think that I respect about you as an artist altogether is that, like, obviously, like, growing up with you, like, people remember you from Friend's House, from the show, obviously. But when I think about you as, like, an artist and musician, like, I don't think of you as that show. Like, you have definitely created, like, your own lane for yourself. Like, something that I think was really cool is the track 88 that you have with Jadakiss. One of the coolest lines of that is you said, my uncle taught Diddy. Diddy turned around and taught Biggie. Biggie turned around and taught Jigga. So, since you come from, like, such hip-hop, you know, background, royalty, like, what is your message that you want to share with people like your uncle and your father have shared with you?
Man, I mean, you know, my dad and, you know, my uncle kind of like being the head of, you know, Def Jam and everything, you know, they've always had their message that they've pushed, you know, to the world. So I just feel like for me, and any rapper, you know, even outside of, you know, having my last name, I think what anybody can do or should do is push where they are in life, you know, to you know, just push society forward and, you know, just give their 2 cents, but do it in their way. You know, do it in, because your experiences are different from anybody. You know, you just told me all these places you're from. You know, you're like, I'm from Philly, but I went to Pittsburgh, and now I'm here. Nobody has that story but you.
Exactly.
So it's like, if you give the world that, there's people who can put that in their own way and just, you know, just be, you know, like relate and attach. So that's life.
Exactly.
That's very cool. So where you're at today is you have Ain't About to Do featuring French Montana, produced by DJ Mustard. Hot track, dope track. I actually, I like constantly like dig through like DJ record pools. I remember I did an R&B mixtape and I put 4-letter word in there. And it was definitely like smooth. I
love that record.
So when I was, again, before I'd even like heard, I honestly, like, we have a blog, so it's like I dig through other blogs, but I'm kind of partial to our blog. So I was like, you know, before I start posting tracks, like, let me, like, you know, do like what I normally do, which is dig through like DJ record pools. And I found the track probably late October, around that time.
The 4-letter word record?
No, Ain't About to Do.
Okay.
When I was looking for a new mixtape, the track for a new mixtape. And I was like, this is dope. I've never heard a Diggy record like this.
Right.
I think it was produced by like DJ Mustard, and I was like, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna be partial because you know DJ Mustard's pretty much killing it across the board. But let me go ahead and check it out. And it's just like, it is a really dope track. It's something from you I've never heard before. So how did that collab come about between you and French?
Well, the record in general with Mustard and I, like you said, I had the album, the Unexpected Arrival album. That was in 12. So the album was just about done. I had met Mustard. I did a show with YG, Mustard DJs for YG, and we were like, yo, we got to get something. But the album was basically almost done. And then I took the hiatus.
So that collab actually started a long time ago, or the talk
us knowing each other. Started back in 2012.
Wow.
Full circle.
Exactly. And so once I took the hiatus, I came back, and like you said, it just came full circle. It's like we picked up where it left off with my music.
That's
timing's everything.
Yeah,
it's everything.
It is.
So then, with that record dropping, you have the EP coming out called Out of This World.
Yep.
And we're expecting that. Do we have a date?
You know, we have another record we're putting out off of.
Oh, okay.
So I really feel like right now we're just playing everything by ear. We're gonna drop it when we feel like it because
like you said, timing is everything.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, it's just like it's more of a fun process. You know, it's not like I'm trying to necessarily, you know, like make
organic. You're trying to
feel
let it happen.
Yeah. Just let it happen and feel it out. But it's like 6 records. Like I love every last one, and the next one we're gonna put out is a favorite, probably the favorite. So I'm excited. So once that's out, I won't release anything. I'll just release the whole project
all together.
Yeah.
So is this next EP for you? Is it hip hop and R&B, or is it more rap? Are you more singing?
It's everything.
It's everything.
It's everything. Yeah.
Okay.
There's records where I just rap. There's records where I do the melody thing and. You know, I feel like for me, I just really do what I want. You know, I've evolved a lot, and I'm always just experimenting. That's where I'm at. I'm only 20.
So as far as like your writing process, like are you really hands-on with like your songwriting, your production, your executive producing?
That was the biggest part of the hiatus was that I was like 18, and I was like, what do I want to say right now? You know, I don't want to force this. I was kind of like at a point in the studio where I felt like I was forcing it. I was like, I don't want to just be here from a business aspect. Like I should keep going. Yeah, I want to be where I was when I started. I love this, and I took the time to just let it come back around, and you know, I got to write it again. I'm feeling great.
What do you do when you hit that writer block? Like I'm a poet, so when I've hit a 3-year writer's block before, and
nothing wrong
like
with that was basically mine.
You know, it comes, and I had somebody once tell me, he was like, you know, everything that happens around you is your material.
Quincy Jones, my dad told me Quincy Jones took a minute off, you know, like a good amount of time, because sometimes it's just like you just gotta step away, you know. It's not everything, and the experiences and just living life is everything. That's what allows you to be able to be creative. You know?
So if you had one message to tell your fans today, what would it be?
The biggest thing, I don't want to be cliche, but life is really about like following the heart. That's the biggest thing you can do, because people can tell you what to do, people can try and tell you how to feel, but if you're not happy and you're not doing what you really want to do, there's nothing. People like have always asked me, what's your goal for 2015, or what's your goal out of being 20? My goal is to be happy.
Yes.
There's nothing more important.
Traces of your love on the pillowcase. Don't be going through my phone. You respect